ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another NSHL live stream live from inside Lucas Oil Arena in Indianapolis, Indiana, where the Motorheads host the Copperopolis crew in the 10th game of the season. That's right, we're hitting double digits tonight in the games played count as we have entered week 10 of the regular season. Before we get into tonight's matchup, let's take a run through of the standings. At the top of the Southwest Airlines Conference, we've got the Tampa Bay Ilvis, who are 6-2-1 for 13 points. They're followed close behind by the Clearwater Threshers and these Indianapolis Motorheads, who are both tied at 12 points, 6-3-0. Clearwater sits in second place as they have 5 regulation wins over Indianapolis's 3. So Indianapolis sits in third. Clearwater is second. Fourth place belongs to the Boston Riptide, who are 5-3-1 for 11 points. Then fifth place, the Washington Nationals, 1 point out of a playoff spot. They are 5-4-0 for 10 points. They're followed close behind by the New York Liberties and Vancouver Outlaws, who are both 4-1 for 9 points. The tiebreaker goes to the Liberties, who have an extra regulation win. Eighth place belongs to the Detroit Royals, who are 2-6-1 and are behind by 4 points for a total of 5. Looking over at the PPG Paints Conference, things are quite close there as well, as the Quebec City Bandits are ahead by 5 points. That's the biggest margin in that division in that conference at the moment. They are 8-1-0 for 16 points. They sit at the top of the league, and they can't even be touched this week. The St. Louis Cyclones ride in second. They are tied with the Little Nice Fencers, 5-3-1 for 11 points. And I believe the tiebreaker between the two of them goes all the way to goal differential, seeing as those two teams have not played. Since St. Louis has a +3 goal differential and Little Nice has a -3 differential, the second place position belongs to St. Louis, and the third place spot belongs to Little Nice. Fourth place, we see the New Orleans Wildcats, who are 5-4-0 for 10 points and are inside of a playoff spot. Fifth place belongs to the San Francisco Flight. They're the first team on the outside looking in. They are 4-4-1 for 9 points. Sixth place belongs to the Amsterdam Red Bull, who are 4-5-0 for 8 points. And then the Copperopolis crew are a point behind them. They play tonight. That could be interesting. They are 2-4-3 for 7 points. Then it goes to the Chuo City Dragons, who also play tonight. They are in 8th place, rounding out the PPG Paints Conference. They are 2-7-0 for 4 points. Taking a look at what would happen should teams win tonight. If the Copperopolis crew win this game tonight, they would move I believe, move into 6th and be tied with San Francisco. The Flight would continue to have that position, though, with regulation wins. Then, if we take a look at the other squad that plays tonight, the Indianapolis Motorheads, with the win tonight, they would actually take the lead of the Southwest Airlines Conference, as they are only 1 point behind Tampa Bay, and they, with a win tonight, would take the lead by 1 point. Now, Tampa Bay does have a game tonight, so that could further change, but right now, it's a pretty important game for both the Indy Motorheads and the Copperopolis crew, as with wins tonight, they could advance their position by a couple. With that preamble out of the way, let's send things down to ice level and player and team introductions.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rattling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the
With the anthems out of the way, the lights can come back on and we'll get ready to go. But first, let's take a quick look at the starting goaltenders. Between the pipes for the Indy Motorheads is number 90, Elvis Merzlikins. And in the crease for the Copperopolis crew is number 74, UC Saros. At center ice, it's Dylan Cousins and Tom Wilson. They are set to take the draw as we get underway for this, the 10th game of the year. An early chance for Copperopolis off the draw. That does not go. Saved by Elvis Merzlikins. Through the crease, they continue to battle for it, and it is brought back out into the neutral zone. Eric Carlson goes to Dylan Larkin. Crew send it close to their own net. Don't quite know what they're doing there. And that one gets pressed into the boards and out of play. Couture and Tees will take this draw. And that one also ends up out of play. Crew get it into the offensive zone here. It is forced back out, takes a bounce. Ends up behind the Motorheads net. And Indianapolis will clear it. Ends up bouncing to the post. Rasmus Anderson works it around. He lost it. Shot here, saved by Saros. And it is worked around and out of play for yet another whistle. Chitrin and Pacioretty to the center ice face-off dot. Cleared out. And into the zone for Copperopolis to play it. Jesper Bratt digs it out for Indianapolis. Cleared out and down the length of the ice. Bounces behind the net. Chitrin laying down trying to make a play. And it is cleared. This time by Copperopolis. Crew, shot, wide, rebound off the side. Cleared out, but not out. Drew Dowdy is there offensively, forechecking for Copperopolis. Motorheads cannot clear it. Behind the net it is Taves. Jonathan Taves to the boards. That's punched out by the Crew. And it is Bowen Byram. This gets cleared back into the net, or back into the offensive zone for Copperopolis. It's not on net, otherwise it would have been a goal, seeing as Linus Olmark is standing on top of the net. Motorheads dodge a bullet there and clear it. Couture back defensively. He sends it around. This goes all the way down and it's 1-0 Copperopolis. Couture fires it around. I don't know if it is possible it went off of another stick, but a quick shot from Copperopolis, and with Linus Ullmark out of the net, nothing's there to stop it. It's practically an empty net goal, and the Crew are on the board first here on the road, and that's how you want to start it. Silence the home crowd early, and then go from there. Into the offensive zone for Copperopolis. Trying to make it 2-0. It is cleared out. This comes down just wide of the Motorheads net, or of the Crew's net. Couture and Carlson pick up the assist. It is Tyler Sagan who is credited with the goal. Jonathan Taze brings it in for Indianapolis. Shot here is wide. Crew to the puck, they clear it. And Chitrin will send it wide of his net. It bounces back into the crease. A chance there. And Ullmark stands strong. Does not let it go. And the Motorheads clear it and dodge a bullet there. It is brought back in by Seth Jones, but he does not have the angle. And Chitrin to the puck. And it is cleared. Shot here is wide. Jaron McCann playing it behind the net. Motorheads clear it. It is brought back in. Takes an odd bounce off the corner. But the Crew get it back and send it wide. Still in the zone. Another shot wide. Rebound score! Patrick Kane! It's 2-0 Crew! The initial shot goes wide, and Copperopolis picks up the rebound, and they're off and running. It's 2-0. If at first you don't succeed, try again. As they pick up their rebound. And that's exactly what they want to do. Shot there off the post, the rebound! And the Motorheads almost got out there. But they do not, and Drew Dowdy clears it. Toffoli sends it wide, bounces off of Ullmark. Crew with another chance there. And it is cleared out. Worked around by the Motorheads. Picked up here by Dylan Larkin. Reverse, Motorheads to the slot. And then great defense there by the Crew, ensuring that no shot was taken. And it is cleared out. Dylan Cousins to the boards. Matt Barzell works it off the boards. And Motorheads clear it. And now a breakaway for Chris Tanev. Tanev lost it. Played around behind the net. Here's Couture. Work to the slot. Quinn Byfield does not clear it. Chris Tanev has it. Lost it. And that'll do it for period one. After the first, the score is 2-0 and the shots are 12-1, both in favor of the Indianapolis Motorheads. Indy's gotta be... In this intermission, they got to talk about how they're going to regroup and come back stronger in this second period after they got absolutely dominated there by the Copperopolis Crew in the first.
I hope you mean both in favor of the Copperopolis Crew, not the Indy Motorheads.
That's what I meant. Second period underway as Larkin wins the draw. Tyler Toffoli now to control it. Well, he lost it. It is Seth Jones bringing it in for Copperopolis. They battle for it behind the net. And it is Jacob Slavin trying to dig it out. Crew can't quite keep it in. McCann trying to get it towards the net, but he couldn't, and it ends up wide. Shot there! Oh, off the post! Rebound, they score! The initial chance by Jared McCann, and he just couldn't get it towards the goal, but they pull it around, send it out in front, and just find a way to get it in. As they kept working at it, they got 4 shots in, 3 shots in there, before they finally got one past UC Saros to get on the board. And just like that, the lead's been cut in half. And how many times this season have we seen a team come back from down by 2? Cole Caulfield lost it. Tom Wilson picks it back up for the Crew. He'll bring it in. Sent toward the slot. And it didn't go. Motorheads, shot there, ends up off of Martin Brodeur. And another chance for the Crew ends up wide. Oh, they brought it back out. Jared McCann with a dangerous play, running it up the side of the net. If the Crew forward had been there, they could have punched it home. It is Bowen Byron clearing it for Indianapolis. Bounces toward the slot, but not into the slot. Chance there! Saved by Brodeur! No rebound. Or at least no rebound opportunity. Crew clear it out. Back to get it is Byfield. With Cousins. To Foley there as well. Niederreiter to the line, not out. Now the Motorheads clear it. Shot there, saved by Brodeur. Cleared out. Barzell will take it wide. And I believe that was Adam Pellet getting to it for Indianapolis. Just into the slot, off the post! Crew almost had a 3-1 lead. Shot there, saved Brodeur. Work back to the slot, they score! Indianapolis ties it! At one end of the ice, the Copperopolis Crew hit a post, and at the other end of the ice, it's a rebound chance that finds its way past Martin Brodeur to tie the game. As the Indy Motorheads dodge a bullet and capitalize, and they turn this game around. And just like that, we're back where we started. At a tie game with just over half the game to go. Motorheads win the draw, sent it in, missed wide. And it is cleared out by Copperopolis. Nino Niederreiter with it. Chased down by the Crew. Behind the net, Cousins clears it all the way down, does not make it on net. This shot here ends up wide. Pacioretty to it. Out front, no! It won't go! And it is cleared. Motorheads bring it back in. Shot goes wide. Patrick Keenling down to block it. Almost sent it on his own goal. Chance there by the Crew, just missed the net wide. Behind the net it is Logan Couture for Copperopolis. He's got a teammate in Johnny Gaudreau with him. Sent toward the slot. No one's there to pick it up. Motorheads will send it wide here. Cleared out and down the length of the ice. Bounces into the slot. Back defensively is Bjorkstrand, and he almost put it in his own net, but it is cleared out and down. Bounces to the slot. Anderson didn't have the angle, and it is cleared again. And beating out the non-existent icing rule is Seth Jones. It'll end up off the stick of Olmark and up wide behind the net. It is Barzal clearing it for Copperopolis. Here comes Bjorkstrand. Again toward his own goal. He'll reverse it around. Anton Strawman trying to take it away. Shot here goes wide. Behind the net is Anderson. They play it off the back of the net. Bjorkstrand looking to the point. No one there. And Toffoli will punch it out for the Crew. Strawman sends it along. Pulled off the boards to the slot. Jack Hughes trying to turn it around. And he will. It vacated the zone momentarily, but it was brought back in. And now it is cleared out completely. Held in the offensive zone for Indianapolis. Jack Hughes to the puck. Crew now fighting over it, and they'll clear it out and down the length of the ice. Winning the race to the puck is Jesper Bratt. Held in the zone. Tom Wilson sends it wide. Worked around the side. Oh, Downey trying to wrap it around, and it would not go. Another shot there ends up high and out of play, but the period comes to an end. We see the score at 2-2 after 2. Shots are 13-8 in favor of the Copperopolis Crew as we go to intermission. The Indy Motorheads found a way to turn it around, get back into this game, and tie it up as we go into the final period, where we're guaranteed at least one goal. Third period. And Motorheads win the draw. Headed up wide. It is brought in now by Pellick. He carries it wide. And it is reversed back into the Copperopolis zone. Pellick, though, toward his own net, gave it over. Thomas Chabot missed it. Sent through the slot. And it never made its way on goal. And now they battle for it in the corner. Patrick Keane pressing it up against the boards. Brought out now, and it is cleared. This one could be dangerous. Crew towards their own goal. Shot, score! Into his own net, and it's 3-2 Indianapolis. This all starts in the Motorhead zone with a scrum behind the net after the Crew had a chance that just skimmed past Linus Olmark, and then I think it was a back pass gone wrong as the Crew end up clearing it on themselves, and it's a Crew player back defensively trying to sweep it away from his net potentially, and he ends up putting it into his own goal. And the Indianapolis Motorheads have pulled a complete 180 on this one and have the lead after starting down 2-0. Crew have it back. Patrick Keane getting it in for the Copperopolis Crew. Pacioretty shoots it wide. And it'll end up out of play with 15:35 left to go in the third. Shots are 9-13 in favor of the Crew now. Copperopolis wants to get one back as Barzal brings it in. Shot! Oh, they score! I kind of want to look at it though. So we're going to take a look because I did not quite see. And it's going to be difficult to say. It's going to be difficult to say considering that this was on the far side. I'm taking a look at the stream right now, and then I'll take a look at my own angle.
I have an angle here. It looks like it hits the inside of the post and it's in the net. You can see the puck. Well, right under the goalie's hand. So I think this one will be a good goal. I believe this hits the inside of the post and goes in. I have a really good angle of it. I just watched if you hit the stream live.
Okay. And of course, let me pull up my own angle of it.
Right there, you can see it right under the goalie's hand here. And then, I didn't quite get it there, but I think this one's definitely a good goal. Definitely, although it goes through the net, I definitely think it hits the inside of the post and crosses the goal line legally. You can see it across the line right there on the proper side. I do believe this one's going to count. From my angle, I'd say it's a good goal. Right there, you can see it under the goalie's hand.
Looking at my angle. Having a hard time seeing what you're talking about because YouTube is buffering.
Not looking at it right now. You'll have to go like back a couple.
Oh yeah, I can kind of I can kind of see it.
It was under the goalie's hand.
Oh, yeah, I think this one counts. So we'll come back here live. After review of the play on this one goes in. That was Builder Matthews giving the analysis there. So this one counts. It looks like the Motorheads are a bit happy about that. So this one's just a matter of, they fired all the way down. And it just barely sneaks in past the post to give the Motorheads a 2-goal lead rather. And boy, has the tail of this game completely flipped on its head. One moment the Crew were up 2-0 and now they're trailing by 2. Back to the face-off dot. Indianapolis Motorheads send it wide. Rebound is also wide. And now it is Pavel Zacha to the puck. As the Crew bring it back in, they're going to try and come back in this one. Wilson sends it wide off the side. Behind the net, it is Stroman. Cleared out. Chris Tanev back defensively for the Motorheads. Shot here ends up wide. Back defensively is Michael Bunting as the Motorheads clear it. Torrey Krug first to the puck for the Crew. And Copperopolis clears it out and down the length of the ice. Bounces off the end boards, off the back of the net, and it is Zacha back defensively for Indianapolis. Not Minneapolis, that's in Minnesota. It is and the Motorheads will send it around behind the net again. Pellick holds the line. Now the Crew do get it out. Shot here ends up wide. The rebound comes out front, but does not go. Motorheads to it. Pellick behind the net. Shot there, runs around behind. Off the corner, out to the slot where Chris Tanev has it, but he skates it to the boards. And Motorheads lost it. It's cleared out to their own zone to be played by Patrick Kane. He's trying to turn a corner. He lost it. Anderson to the puck. Shot ends up wide. Marchessault now to clear it for the Crew. Patrick Kane off the boards. Anderson takes it to the side. Worked it around, and now it is cleared. And Bowen Byram gets back defensively for Indianapolis. Or offensively, rather, and he'll put it through the boards. 6:39 remains. 2 minutes away, I believe, from the Crew pulling their goaltender. Indianapolis gets it to the line, and now they do get it in. Shot there is wide. The rebound is cleared out. And Jake Bean's gonna turn it right back in. Behind the net. Crew have it. It is Tom Wilson leading the rush for the Crew. McCann behind the net defensively for Indianapolis. Jake Bean to it. Chychrun clears it. And out of the net comes Saros. He plays it behind his net. Cleared down the length of the ice. Picked off by Jared McCann. Crew have it back. They lose it. And it's brought back in by the Motorheads. Bjorkstrand wide of the net. Drew Doughty to the puck. Reverse back into the offensive zone for the Motorheads. This won't count. I don't think we even need to review it. But we will for formality. And taking a look at the review, puck clearly misses the net wide and bounces back through the back of the net. This one will not count. So we stay 4-2. Off the draw, Pacioretty gets it in for the Crew. Empty net once more for Copperopolis. And now a shot there goes wide. Motorhead's trying to get a legit empty netter this time, but the Crew clear it out and down. Shot here is wide, it's brought back in. That ends up wide of the net. Marchessault laying down to make a difference. Cleared out to the slot. Bjorkstrand's wide. Patrick Kane reversing it, and that'll do it. The Indy Motorheads win here on home ice, and they take the top spot in the Southwest Airlines Conference. And with that, the Tampa Bay Ovis have to win tonight to gain it back. Well, that looks to be all she wrote for this one. The Copperopolis Crew came out with... The Crew started with a strong... The Crew came out with a strong start, but with 2 unanswered in the first period, but they could not keep that pace up, and the Indy Motorheads came back with 4 goals on 11 shots to take the win here on home ice. And it was an important one. But until next time, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. It is week 9, so the forthcoming games are the Amsterdam Red Bull and Detroit Royals. They play tonight. You'll have to join us in game. The Tampa Bay Uvis play the Chuo City Dragons tonight as well. Also one that you'll have to show up in game. New Orleans Wildcats and New York Liberties will play tomorrow alongside the Copperopolis crew facing the Quebec City Bandits. Then the San Francisco Flight visit the Boston Riptide. And then Saturday will be the Washington Nationals and St. Louis Cyclones playing in their 10th game, followed by the stream game, the Wilnies Fencers and Vancouver Outlaws. Until then, I've been DNP, and alongside me has been Builder. And behind the camera, for the most part, has been Builder. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you Saturday for the Wilnies Fencers at the Vancouver Outlaws, or sooner in game for any of the matchups in between. But until then, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.